Right, what up, what up, what up? What's poppin'? What's going on? What's the deal? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? What's good? So, real quick, I'm not gonna be here too long, but I wanted to come on here and see what's popping with you guys. I wanted to talk about, how to tell if a girl you just met wants sex. You understand what I'm saying? What up, East Bay 90? What's good, bro? Uh, Remember, guys, make sure you get this book, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day. Ebook, hard copy, audiobook. Make sure you get this book. Click the link below to get your copy of this book. You can get the ebook version, the audiobook version, or the hard copy, right? So you can get all that. Also, make sure you guys get your Submissive Women Are Sexy shirts. Click the link below to get that also. Make sure you click the link below to get that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Damn, my eyes itching like crazy. But anyway, definitely get these shirts. Submissive Women Are Sexy. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys click the link below to get those shirts. You feel me? What up, Dino? Dion, my bad. East, what's poppin'? So, real quick, man. Real quick out this bitch. Hold on, let me make sure everything is flowing right. Let me move this over a little bit. All right. So, here's the thing. How to tell if a chick you just met wants to have sex, right? Now, it's the thing. First of all, you got to understand that chicks you just meet, you can have sex with them. You understand what I'm saying? So this could be a chick you just met at the bar, a chick you met at a party, a chick you met in the street, anywhere, right? Chick you met at the laundromat. It don't really even matter, truthfully, right? So now, what you have to first understand is that chicks actually like sex. Chicks have sex a lot. You know what I'm saying? They'll have sex with random dudes. Don't get it confused. Women, they'll put up a front for certain guys to act like, oh, I'm not the type of girl. I don't do that. I gotta get to know a guy. All this other bullshit that they'll say. But women are out here getting it in. So there are times where you can just meet a woman. Yeah, I just met. This could be you meeting her off of Tinder. You meeting her off of, through a friend at a party. Some type of social circle thing, whatever, right? And so you want to know, okay, how do I know this chick is feeling me? How do I know if I could actually make shit happen with this woman? Right? So I'm going to just give you some simple things that you guys can think about when it comes to this. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to, you actually, making shit popping with, making this shit pop with these ladies. Right? So, what up, Jason Gordon? What's popping? So the first thing, which is the obvious thing, right? You got to go and talk to these chicks. You got to actually have a conversation with them. Start a conversation, I should say, first. You understand? So either a girl in the street, a girl at a bar, a girl at a party, wherever. You understand? Even if someone introduces you to some chick or whatever, you got to have you got to have a conversation. Start a conversation. This is how you get into the actual situation of talking to the girl, right? Now, the thing is this, is that, you always hear me talk about flirting and building sexual tension, right? But you want to do that too, because I'm going to talk about that too. But what I want you guys to understand is the concept of screening these chicks fast. You understand? Screening them fast. So what does that mean to screen them fast? What does it mean to screen them? When you're screening the chick, you're seeing how interested she is in you on a sexual level, right? Not just you and her talking, not just you and her having a conversation, because women will have conversations with whoever. They'll talk with whoever. They're like, they'll yap and do all that other stuff. You understand? But is she into you on a sexual level? You understand? And so what it is that you want to see quickly if this is a girl who actually likes you on some sex shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because is she just talking to you just to talk to you? Is she just talking to you because you're there and there's nothing else to do? You understand? Is she just talking to you because, she's waiting for a friend, at the bar and she's just sort of killing time, right? Like, the thing is, a chick will talk for whatever, but it doesn't necessarily mean she's interested in you sexually. So the main thing is to see if she's interested in you sexually. But not only that, you want to see quickly if she's interested in you. Because a lot of guys waste time talking to girls. They'll talk to a girl for like an hour. You know what I'm saying? Talk to a girl for 45 minutes, whatever it is. And they still haven't established any situation where her and him are flirting. Where her and him are actually, making it plain and simple that, that he's feeling her. And then she has to reciprocate, showing that, she's feeling him. Right? And so, after you're just, doing your little small talk stuff, right? You have to screen the chick fast so that you don't waste any time. And so when I'm saying screening her fast, what I'm saying is you're, talking to her. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on. It looks like it's coming back. It looks like it's coming back. What the fuck is wrong with this stream? Oh, shit. This shit is acting funny now. This game heavy, man. This shit acting funny style on the kid right now. Can you guys see me? Y'all can see me? This shit look like it's acting stupid. Everything good? This shit is going out. I don't know why the fuck. Like, yo, this shit keep cutting out. What the fuck, bruh? Damn. Like, is it the weather today? I don't know what the fuck's going on. And Andy, can you guys see me? You guys can see me again? I'm saying, can you see me? Am I back? I'm back. Everything good? Everything good? Let me double check. Because this shit been acting kind of retarded. All right, so let's just continue. So, real quick, what I was saying is that you have to work fast. You feel what I'm saying? Jake 3D, yeah, the shirt is on sale. You could click the link below this video to get one of these shirts. Submissive women are sexy. They are so damn sexy. But anyway, yeah, so what I was saying is you want to screen the chick fast. Meaning you want to see if she's sexually interested in you quickly. Right? And so what that entails is that after you're having a little small talk, you want to quickly jump into flirting with her and building sexual tension ASAP, as soon as you can. You understand? The reason why most guys have a hard time making this happen, or they don't really get situations where they're dealing with a girl who actually wants to have sex with them immediately, or a chick who gets turned on fast, is because they're scared of sort of, I should say, like validating a chick, or they're scared of coming off looking too thirsty, or they're scared of like what the chick is going to think. You understand what I'm saying? And so, but what happens is that if the girl is feeling you, right? If the girl is feeling you and you're moving the situation forward, right? That gives her an indication that she can actually, move forward with you. Meaning, sometimes what'll happen is a woman will be attracted to you, but because you're not showing any signs of interest, right? Or you're not letting her know that you're trying to make something happen, she just falls back. She's not really going to be the aggressor. You understand? And so therefore nothing happens because you don't make it happen, because you're trying to play it all cool. You're trying to be all laid back and shit. You're not really going in and letting her know you're trying to make something happen. Right? And so what happens is that because you're being so laid back and because you're feeling like, well, I don't want to, because guys will say, I've even heard some pickup artists say this, where they'll say, oh, you don't want to let a girl know that you're feeling her yet, because you don't want to give away your power or whatever, or some stupid shit like that, right? But what I'm saying is that you need to immediately let this chick know you're trying to make something happen, right? So that you can quickly know where she stands. You understand? Because if you're dealing with a chick who's manipulative, if you're dealing with a chick who's an attention whore, you're not going to know that by taking shit slow with her, or pretending you're not into her and all that other shit. You see what I'm saying? You said especially she's intimidated by you. Exactly. If she's intimidated by you, You definitely can't act like you don't like her, right? So, exactly, G Weezy said they don't want to risk getting rejected. And see, that's the thing. That's the risk you're gonna have to take, because the thing is, if you don't, you're gonna waste a lot of time just talking to her, and then nothing's gonna happen. What up, Mike? What's popping? So you don't want to waste that time talking to a chick who is not really trying to make it happen. And remember, I'm talking about a chick when she just meets you. That's what we're talking about here. So I'm talking about being able to have sex with a woman you've met today, that first day. This could be a chick you met off of Tinder. This could be a chick you met in the street. This could be a chick you met at a party, whatever it is. But it's about creating that situation to where she wants to fuck with you now. Right? You said, how do you know if she's intimidated? What signs does she show? Well, the thing is, if the chick is, it's one of those things where, and this is sort of a little bit more advanced, but it's one of those things where you sort of like can tell. What up, Dr. Love? Was popping? Meaning you can tell based off of not only her reactions, but reactions you've had from other women. Like the other day I did a video when I was talking about understanding how women see you. So if a girl's intimidated by you, it's not just going to be her. It'll probably be a good number of women who generally are intimidated by you. You understand what I'm saying? So it's something that you'll pick up on as time goes on. Right? But a sign I could say for a chick like that is where you're flirting with the girl and you can tell she's interested, but she's being a little bit more reserved. You understand? You can tell she's feeling you, but she's being a little bit more reserved because she's intimidated by you, meaning she's scared of what could happen. She's like scared of getting hurt. She's cautious of her moves and all that other stuff. So she's not showing disinterest. She's interested, but she's sort of being reserved and sort of like a little too laid back. You understand, in the situation. Or what'll happen is if you become more aggressive, she starts to look more nervous. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how you can tell if some chicks are, will be intimidated by you. You feel what I'm saying? And so, I'm gonna take calls in a second. So the thing is that you want to make sure that, the girl that when you're talking to this chick, right? You want to make sure, what a big stain, that you find out if she's feeling you sexually quicker. You understand? You want it to happen fast, within the first 5 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? To talking to this chick. So what happens is that when you first meet her and you feel that you see that vibe, and you see that she actually is like flirting with you, warming up to you, she's flirting back and all this other shit. That's showing you that this is the time where she's showing interest. Now, when she's showing interest, right? What up, All Money and Jay, right? When she's showing interest, this is around the time where you can start getting a little bit physical. You feel what I'm saying? Touching her a little more, touching her hand, all that other shit. Even kissing her, all that other stuff, right? Pulling her into you, all that other stuff. And again, a lot of this is you reading the women. This is why I tell you guys you got to go out, because you have to, a lot of this stuff is stuff you have to feel in that moment, right? So you're reading her, she's looking at you, she's smiling at you, you grab her hand a little bit, you pull her in closer to you, she's real close to you, start kissing her, right? And then depending on the situation, right, then you make the move to bounce, or sometimes she'll make the move. Meaning, like, let's say, for example, you're at a party and you're doing all this stuff, and then y'all kissing and everything, you say, yo, let's get out of here and take this back to my place or something, right? Or she may say, hey, do you want to get out of here and go back to my place? She may say this shit. And I love when they say it. You feel what I mean? When they say it, it's the best. Or you may be on, like, a date with a chick, and, y'all are flirting, kissing a little bit, and so she'll say something like, so what do you want to do? When a chick says, so what do you want to do? That means she's ready to get it popping. Just understand that. Like y'all kissing, y'all getting all touchy feely, whatever. She's like, so what do you want to do now? Where do you want to go? Whatever. She wants to fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you may meet a girl, in the street. Y'all talking, right? Some dudes may go on an Insta date. That means you might go get coffee with the chick real quick. And then, you're flirting with her. And the tension's being built. And then you end up being able to get her that night. So the thing is, a lot of dudes, they waste a lot of time trying to play games and do a bunch of bullshit with women in order to get the woman interested. But the woman is usually interested already in the first place. You just have to create the situation for it to go in the direction you want it to go. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. So if you're chilling with a chick and y'all kissing and all of that, y'all on a date or some shit, y'all kissing, she's like, oh, so what do you want to do now? Or where do you want to go now? All you got to say is, yo, we're going back to the spot. We're going back to the spot. You know what I'm saying? See, the you being assertive is going to work a lot. A lot of dudes are scared to do this because they just meet a girl and they think women don't do that because their experience is, I got to go on 3 dates, I got to talk to her on the phone a lot, and then maybe I'll get some sex. No, you can get this shit popping tonight. You understand? Let me tell you something, man. So, y'all know I'm in an open relationship, right? So, my girl, she went on this date with this dude, right? And she was like, at first she's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go out and get a drink or whatever and all that other shit, right? I'm like, sure, right? So she goes out with the dude, they get a drink or whatever, and then he starts flirting with her, and he's like holding her hand and shit and all that other, shit like that. And then he tells her, he says, listen, I'm gonna pay this I'm gonna pay this tab. We're gonna get an Uber and we're gonna go back to my place. You feel what I'm saying? So then he takes her to his place and smashes. You feel what I'm saying? But the reason why he was able to smash and he just met her was because he was building that sexual tension fast, and then he took the lead and made it happen. You feel what I'm saying? So this is not complicated. You feel what I mean? What up, Hitman? Was popping. Early bird in the building was good, bro. Up dem plates. You said, does confirming her age kill the vibe? What are you talking about? Man, what are you talking about? But yeah, that's the thing, man. You said, Locario, is there an itch of jealousy knowing that or nah? Well, this is the thing. It's not, see, again, I'll tell you guys before. It's not, for me, it's never really a jealousy thing. You understand what I'm saying? For me, again, all I care about is safety. That's my biggest concern about, situations. I mean, safety of her. You know what I'm saying? And my wife, whatever, if they're fucking with her. That's the only thing that I'm really worried about. Or that I think of, or that we take precautions with. You feel what I'm saying? Up the place, you say you like to make sure she's at least 18. Oh, so you talking about if you holler at a chick? Yeah, you definitely want to make sure she's at least 18, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But see, if you go to, like, let's say a bar, right, that you got to be 21 and get in, most likely she's over 21, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got it with a good fake ID. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the thing. When you first meet these girls, it's about quickly screening them. Because this is the thing. There's going to be times where you screen the chick and she's not going to be feeling you. She's going to show up front that she's not feeling you. So then you don't have to deal with her. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to deal with her. Because some chicks, again, like I said, they'll talk to you all night. But as soon as you bring up anything that has to do with y'all getting together, getting a number, you flirt with her, all that shit shuts down. It's a wrap. So instead of doing that after you've been talking to this chick for an hour, do that once you've been talking to the chick for 5 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say you at a bar, you talking to a chick, you know, y'all doing a little small talk, you start flirting, building sexual tension, and you see she's receptive. You say, yo, what you doing what you doing later on? Oh, nothing, you know, I didn't really have any plans. I was just going to go home. Okay, well, listen, how about we go home together? You know what I'm saying? How about we go home now? Right? And that's what it is. See, these chicks, they're waiting. They're waiting for you to make the move. That's the thing. The chicks are waiting for you to make the move. My God, look at this. I've been getting like fucking mad Tinder updates all fucking day. This has been crazy. Let me stop stunting. I'm telling y'all need to go on that bad boy membership so you get that advanced online game shit popping off. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all get that shit going. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. What up, Costas in the building? What's popping? But yeah, that's the thing. You know, you just meet these chicks. Like, I remember one time I met this chick, and I think I told this before too. I went out, I was dressed, I was like super on point. Everything was on point. Like, fucking clothes, crisp, you know, smelling good, you know, everything was just on point. And I was planning on being out for the whole night, just chilling, meeting some women, having some fun, and that'd be that. Nigga, the first girl I approached at the bar, I ended up going home with her that night within 45 minutes. First woman I approached. And it was like, I was literally saying hi to her in passing. Like, I walked in the spot. She was standing there. I say, hey, how you doing? She was like, oh, I'm fine. How are you? And then she just jumped in front of me and started talking. So we start going at it, going back and forth. I start flirting with her. Within maybe like 20 minutes, we kissing and shit. And then she's like, hey, do you want to like go back to my place? And I said, all right, cool, let's do it. First chick I talked to that night. You understand what I'm saying? Another time, I was at another event. Pretty much the same thing. This girl comes in. She was bad. I ain't gonna lie. I like went after her. I was like, I saw her at the door. I didn't even give her room to get in the fucking place, really. She was still standing near the door. I started talking to her. We was talking for maybe like 10, 15 minutes. And then right back out the door, me and her went back to the spot. You feel what I'm saying? But the key is you got to do it fast. Because it doesn't happen all the time. Because there's times where I've talked to these chicks and I, flirt, try to do all that shit real quick, but she's not biting. She ain't really feeling it. So now I know, I'm like, okay, well, let me keep it moving. Like, this chick ain't really down to do nothing. You understand? She ain't down to do nothing. You see what I mean? So that happens also. But again, it's still good because at least I didn't waste time. Feel what I'm saying? You said, what cologne do I wear? I wear this one, the Polo Blue joint. You know what I'm saying? That's the joint. You said chicks come easy to me, sweat. No, this is what I'm telling you guys, bro. I'm telling you, the shit will come easy to you once you put yourself out there and keep doing this shit. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all guys. This is what I be trying to tell y'all guys, man. You got to put yourself out there and keep going so that you'll be able to interact with these situations and know what to do. Feel what I'm saying? But, This nigga Jared Santon. Where's the receipts though? Hilarious. But yeah, that's what you got to do, man. It's not hard, guys. This is what I'm telling you. It's not hard. Just like you want to fuck, chicks want to fuck too. The Greek Surgeon, you can get this shirt. Click the link below. I have a link there. I have a link there. You get it at Teespring, so you can just click the link. They got it in different colors. You can get. I think I have an orange, blue, light blue, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? That is true. Yeah, submissive women are sexy, man. You know what I'm saying? They're sexy as shit. We got to let these ladies know we like that submissive, sexy shit, man. That shit ain't nothing sexier than a submissive woman. Shit. That shit is sexy as fuck. Oh my goodness. That shit is real talk. That shit is real talk. But yo, let me take some calls real quick. Let me take some calls. 646-481-3901. Man. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
We got you from LA.
What's poppin', bro?
Nothing much. I've been reading your book, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day.
That's what's up.
My thing is, I think I'm still thinking of something else when I'm online because I approach a woman at the bar. You said when you go out, approach women. So I went and approach a woman, and then a couple dudes were watching me, but I didn't care. But you know how you put your shoulders like not to look at the other person, and you just me and her, like you're in front of her,
right? And
then I was telling her, I was talking to her, and then I was like, oh, can I get your number? And then she was like, yeah. Then she started putting my, using my phone, put her number, and then I started looking for some other females, but you know how other dudes are, they was getting drunk and try to cop block and everything. And so now I'm just trying to work on the online thing, but I'm what do you think I need to do? Like keep reading the book, right? To like get it more fixed on my head because
I mean the thing is you want to see what the book is. You want to like Coach Corey Wayne says. He says you got to read it 10 to 15 times. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got to keep getting all this stuff in your head, but also go out there and do the thing. So don't worry about no niggas like watching you and doing all that other shit. That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the only thing I'm having a problem most of the time is like when they cop block, because like I don't trip, but I just like
But how are they cop blocking?
All right, say like me and the girl walk in, boom, we sit down and she chilling, she like all up on me, and like out of nowhere, dude just come and try to like talk to her basically. So I'm sitting there trying to like see if she gonna fall for it or if he have a game, and then if he do get her, then I'll be like, fuck it, I'll just find some other girl to talk to.
So this is you talking about this is a girl you're on a date with, or just a girl you randomly approached?
On a date. Like sometimes on a date they be.
So hold on. So you go on a date with this chick, and then y'all are chilling like at a bar or something, and then dudes is coming up to her and trying to holler at her while you with her?
Yeah.
Then you must have a badass chick, because that usually happens when the chick is fly as hell.
She wasn't bad. She was like, to me, she was like a 5.
Oh my god,
5,
damn.
6. But I give her a 6 because like she working and she have her own car and she didn't like.
And so what happens? So you chilling and you chilling with this girl, and then dudes come up, and what they say? What they be doing?
They be doing like, hey, what's your name? This and that. Like, oh, he's a bad person. And I was like, to me at first I was like,
wait, where you guys? Where you guys be chilling at? Like, who comes up to you randomly, talks to a girl you're with, and then say that you're a bad person?
It's a bar in LA. It's in Culver City. It's like it's one bar down and one bar, you know, right next to each other, basically. And then I just went in there, brought her in there. We chilling, vibing,
Mm.
everything. She all hug up on me, and I'm grabbing, you know, grabbing her booty because she's grabbing on me.
Mm.
So out of nowhere, he like, hey, try to talk to her while he drunk and everything, and then he was like, oh, he's a bad person. He will hit you, this and that. You don't even know him, this and that. And I'm like, what the fuck, like. You
Yo,
trying to fuck him?
where you be meeting
You
these
trying to fuck
motherfuckers?
him up?
Cause this shit sounds so goofy. Like I've never in my life been with a chick or seen any of my boys with a chick and a nigga just roll up and start saying, "Hey, this guy's a bad person. Like that just sounds strange." So this nigga sound like he
Yeah,
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. He was a white dude with glasses. So like every time I see him, like he be
Wait. So
all
you know
drunk
this
and
guy. So you know this guy.
when you go there, you see the same guy every single time.
Okay, so basically you know this guy. Okay, that's different. I thought you meant
Yeah.
like a
No,
random
I don't
nigga.
know him. No, I don't know him like that. But you see the person so much there.
No, but
You
that's
be
what I'm
like, oh,
saying. You know what I'm
that's
saying
how
is
he is.
no. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is that you know of this guy. Like y'all, like if y'all saw each other, y'all would know who each other is, right?
Not really, because I don't go there. Basically, yeah, my bad. I make excuses, but yeah, basically, yeah, like
That's what I'm saying. Because what I'm saying is, it don't. That's why I'm like the whole story sound weird to me. I'm like, how the fuck a random dude? You know what I mean? So it's a guy that knows of you, and you know of him because you've seen him around a few times. So what I'm
yeah,
saying
and
is,
it's like
right?
he be try to talk to people and talk to chicks and this and that, and then every time when I come in there with a chick or something,
Mm,
it's like certain white dudes or black dudes,
mm,
they be acting weird. Like they be one black dude, he came in there,
mm,
see me walk past, and then he see her all hugging on me, and then
mm,
I'm talking to her in the ear, and then everybody's like looking at me, and the black dude put a thumbs up, and then the next white dude try to play with his girl in front of me, but his girl try to, you know, like probably like 5 feet away. You know, a
right. Well,
girl
this is the thing you got to
be
do,
in
bro.
your
This is the thing you got to do. Anytime that type of shit happens, where motherfuckers is just sort of like, you know, on some stupid shit like that or some weird shit, just just first of all, don't let none of that shit get to you, and two, you got to include them in the situation. And like basically what I'm saying is that these motherfuckers are attention whores. You feel what I'm saying? So what it is that
oh
that's all they
yeah,
want. You feel what I'm saying? That's all they want.
yeah,
They want to be a part of what the fuck you got going on. So all right, cool. Come over here. What's your name? Who you? Blah 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 blah. Whatever. And you talk to them and you just chill with them like it's nothing for a little while, and then they'll eventually, you know what I'm saying? Because what it is that when you with the chick, you don't want to be reactive to them just in general, but especially if you're dealing with the girl. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't want none of that shit even showing that that's bothering you at all, which it shouldn't. You see what I mean? So the thing is,
yeah.
you gotta know how
I
to
was
be able to
chilling.
maneuver, around people and be able to handle all those situations. Because remember, as a
Yeah,
man, you're supposed to be the master of your dominion over your situation. You see what I'm saying? So no matter what's happening in this situation, you need to be able to know how to handle any and all things going on in that moment. You see what I'm saying?
yeah. And your book is very good for me because I I read one chapter and
Mm,
it helped me a lot. So
mm,
I'm basically getting used to it, you know, going back to my old ways, my old game, like
mm.
how it used to be.
Right.
Because, like you told me, use the tools from the book
Mm,
and try to figure out how you could make that around, and
mm.
you know,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you just got to go out there, practice it, and don't let none of that shit get to you. You understand what I'm saying? Like understand that you have control over you, right? And because of that,
yeah,
you're able to influence, the situation around you to be how you want it to be. You feel what I'm saying? And then you just keep that shit pushing. You feel what I mean?
yeah.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my dude. All right.
Thank you.
I'm holla. Peace. But yeah, that's what I was like. Okay, he got to know this dude because that shit down crazy. When niggas just randomly coming up to niggas like, that shit sound crazy. You know what I mean? So what's popping in the chat, people? Man. But that's the thing. Some of y'all be talking about y'all want a hot ass chick. If y'all get a hot joint, niggas gonna be trying to holler. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, yo, it's I am Jay Weezy. What's poppin', Locario?
What's going on, bro? What's the deal?
Coolin', man. So this chick, you hear me, I've been talking to for a little minute, for about 3 months, you hear me? So, you know, I established whatever, anything that needs to be, laid out on the table before anything got, like, serious, you hear me? I let her know the deal. So she came up, I think it was last week, she said she was in a relationship or whatever. So I guess she was in her feelings because I went to go see a chick in Cincinnati or whatever. So she got in a little relationship or whatever. I said, cool. I said, what they got to do with me?
Right.
And she was like, nothing really. So I'm like, man, I said, whatever you do, that's your business. I said, just as long as you do right by me, I'm not tripping. So she was like, what you mean by do right by you? I told her, I was like, fuck, chill, vibe, sleep, and repeat. You hear me? The same shit.
Right.
So she was like, oh, no, I don't do that. When I'm in a relationship with a man or whatever, I don't cheat. I said, cool. I said, look, we going to part ways, you hear me? It's pointless for us to even continue talking, so I'm a rule out. So she was like, all right, cool. So I let her do her. Not even a week, later, she gonna hit me up talking about something, you rude as fuck. I'm like, how am I rude? So, long story short, the little dude that she went with, I guess he was iffy or whatever, some dude, he probably just smashed and passed, whatever.
Right.
So, my question to you is, because she came back to her senses, I guess that's what I call it. She came back to her senses because she knows a real one when she see one. I've been keeping the G with her since the beginning. So my question to you is, should I just get rid of the motherfucker, or just because we already smashed, we did our leg whoop-de-whoop. So should I just get rid of her, just move on, do what I do, or just see how the shit played out? You know what I'm saying?
Well, so you're saying that she coming back to you, to try to holler and get back with you on some shit, on some sex shit?
I mean, I guess she coming back to dealing with, the guidelines I had already laid out for her, because I didn't change the shit. So I'm guessing she coming back, I'm dealing with this situation, that situation, I got a baby, and she's single. So I think in her mind, she already knows it's not going to be too many men like me that's going to really try to really fuck with her like that, knowing she got a whole baby and a whole other situation. I was already telling her that. So I told her, I was like, you go ahead and do you, but then I know you're going to come back, because that's not too many niggas out there that's really keeping the G like that. There's not too many niggas that's going to tell you the real.
Right.
And then whatever happened after that is whatever.
Right. Right. So you're saying that should you because you say you smashed already, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and because in the chat you said you was talking to her for 3 months, so you've been smashing her for 3 months.
Yeah, about.
And then so she found another dude who she thought was gonna be her man, so which is why she said she can't really fuck with you, right?
Right.
Yeah, so just if she coming through, then just be like, all right, fuck it, we just gonna keep smashing. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I was looking at it.
Right, that's what you gotta do.
I was looking at it.
Because that happens all the time. You know how many chicks I've had so many women who they be like, oh, I'm in a relationship now. I'm like, all right, yeah, cool, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, holler at me when it's done. And then when it's done, they hit me back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank
so yeah,
you.
so just keep hitting that. Just keep having your fun. Don't start getting all, emotionally attached and all that shit, and be, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be a whole nother extra thing you gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just keep hitting that. You know what I'm saying? And have fun with it. You know what I mean?
Bad. All right, one more. This one's serious now. This is the last one. I know I just told you about Cincinnati. You heard me. There's one more. So the chick that I met, that's from Cincinnati. Well, she's from Chicago, but she lives in Cincinnati. She came out here in New Orleans for her birthday. So I used to work at a little hotel where I had met her at. So I was like, she was with her mom and she was with her auntie. So I was like, cool, I went to go holler at her. So I took her out for her birthday. We got a couple drinks. and we hit it off. We was cooling, but I didn't smash that night though. I didn't smash that night, so it was like a Wednesday. It was like a Wednesday night, whatever. So I went up. She was at my job. I went up and I went to go holler at her. You know, we went to the little room, the little second floor in the room, whatever.
Right.
And I was trying to smash then. But I think what ended up happening was a post dramatic something happened to her, like a little rape situation. I don't know what the whole story was, but somebody put something in her drink and did some shit, right? So I didn't really know how to deal with that in a sense. Like when she told me that, I didn't know how to necessarily deal with that. So when I went up to Cincinnati, for my birthday weekend, you know, I started to realize that, you know, certain moves started to change. Like not just with her, but you know, with me too. Like I still like really want it on the school because she, you know, her mind is like she's smart, she looks good, but mainly because I know she could be a good helpmate because you know she's business savvy. I like that. I fuck with that.
Right.
So my question to you is, if you still want to deal with a chick, even though y'all not necessarily sexual with each other, you know, is it still possible to mess with a chick or work with a chick who's not necessarily into you like that, but y'all can still be like business savvy together, like?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
like
if you fucking with a chick and she could help you with like, you know, business shit or other shit, then hell yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's the thing. Like dudes be just thinking, oh well, you know, it's just about sex. It's if you ain't, you know, if you and her ain't fucking around on some sex shit, you know, actually have her benefit your life. So even a lot of dudes where I don't understand why dudes be in the friend zone. It's like, yo, fuck the friend zone. Just tell a chick, hey, listen, I'm trying to make something happen. I'm trying to do this. So let's be cool this way. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So, but also too, the chick has to be willing to actually do that. Because some chicks, they actually just want your attention. So they don't actually want to do anything to put any, you know, anything on the table. So she has to actually want to, you know, put some on the table and want to make those things happen. So you could definitely like test out for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, that's actually I mean, I think you're probably right on that because I don't really give women too much attention. I don't really like talking on the phone like that, so I don't really like talking to them that much.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? I get what you mean though. I think that's what it was. Me and her was like talking for like damn that every day. You heard me? Like she would call me and then, you know, I would be at work, it would be joking. You heard me?
Right.
So I think once I shut all that down, I think that's when, you know, I think that's probably when her moves start to change. So now I'm just trying to see, like, you know, what you were saying about the whole business savvy, because, you know, she got some good ideas, I got some too. And I'm like, you could be beneficial to me, vice versa. So I was like, you know, wondering if that was possible to get a business relationship while not having all that extra shit in it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, you could do that. But also, again, still, she still has to be on point, though. Because let's say, for example, you was trying to get her on some sex shit or whatever, or get her to like cooperate with you on some dating shit. If she wasn't able to cooperate with you in the sense of, let's say y'all was supposed to go on a date and she flaked, or y'all supposed to do something and she was acting all funny, that means she ain't gonna be good in business also. You see what I'm saying? So the chick has to be, so like, let's say you hunt with her shit, she ain't playing games, she's letting you know what it is. You see what I'm saying? So if you notice that a girl is all over the place just on a regular day, she can't even help you with no business shit when it comes to business, because she's already all over the place. You see what I mean? So, you know. So that's what it is, man.
Okay.
All right.
I like that.
Yeah,
all right.
man.
Appreciate that. Locario, nice talking to you, my man.
All right, bro. Mala. Peace.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So the caller number 646-481-3901. What is popping, people? But yeah, man. You know, you could use a chick for other shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. He said, how about a video on threesomes? I actually have a whole audio on my, if you get my DVD, The Bad Boys Guide to Dating, I have a bonus thing on there called Step Up Your Game, and I have a whole thing on how to get threesomes. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, check that out. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
What's up? It's Jakey from London.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, man. I've actually been quite good, man. I watch a few of your videos a day, you know. Yeah, I've got a couple of things to talk to you about. So, you know, I just started recently just cold approaching again because I don't know if you heard of it. London's got this festival called Carnival where everyone meets up. So you know, it's sunny. It was at 32 degrees a few days ago, so I was just going out doing some cold approaches. You know, I did get quite a few rejections and stuff, but I'm just getting back into it. You know, and it's going quite well. But in the meantime, to do with girls, I pretty much have been talking to a lot of girls on Tinder. And a lot of girls on the app called Hilly, which I spoke to you about a couple live streams ago.
Right.
And what I've been experiencing is I've been meeting a lot of girls that will, on the sly, like they will try to waste your time, and then there's girls who will meet up with you. But I realized before I even meet up with them that they exhibit masculine qualities. Because I actually spoke to a girl yesterday, and she said something to the effect of, you know, because I said to her I like girls who are feminine and submissive, and she responded and she was like, you know, oh, like I do things my own way. So she's basically saying she's like an independent woman, basically.
Oh God.
Yeah. So what I did was she responded again, and she was like, I don't think I'm what you're looking for. So she's basically revealing her masculinity to myself. So she's basically showing
right
masculine. So
well, yeah, that's the thing,
yeah.
man. You know, this nigga is Simple Sean in chat room says she's WGTOW. Women going their own way, but yeah, you gotta charge it to the game, bro. Shout out to K-Zag and 20.
Yep.
You gotta charge that because look, she already showed you what it is, man. And when chicks be on some, oh, I don't think we're we're gonna be a good fit and all this other, they already know, because this is the stupid part. A woman will like you, but she'll know that she can't deal with you because you're not going to put up with her bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she just is like, well, fuck it, I'm not going to deal with this guy. You see what I mean? And then you just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
So you know, before you meet a girl online, do you think it's a good thing to just get out there that you go for feminine, submissive women? Do you think it's a good thing to just tell them that?
I mean, you could if you want. You know what I'm saying? You can tell them that if you want, but also you can see if she's like that just based off your interaction. You see what I'm saying? Because if you say to a chick, "Yo, listen, I want you to meet me at so and so at 6 o'clock tomorrow, and text me your number right now, or whatever." So if she's like, "Okay, cool," and she texts you the number, that's showing submission. You see what I'm saying? So you don't necessarily need to ask her. You can just do what you do, and then you'll see how submissive she is or not based off of how she's responding to you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I just wanted to say something in response to a guy in the chat called Costas, because Costas was saying that looks matter. He was saying that looks matter, and like if you're not tall, if you're not 6'4", or 6'5", with a six pack of big muscles, you can't get girls.
Right.
But I actually was talking to a girl yesterday on Hilly. And the girl was saying basically, I was asking her she asked me what my type was,
right?
And then I asked her what her type was, and then she said to me that her ex was 6 foot, like over 6 foot with big muscles, and was a boxer. But when she said what her type was, what she likes more, she says she's into smaller guys who are slimmer. So basically, she's 5'7", so that's pretty tall for a girl anyway. So, but what she's basically saying is she wants someone that's 5'8", 5'9", who's slim and small. And she says she's not attracted to white guys. So what I'm trying to say is, a lot of guys, they think that every type of girl, they go for one type of guy. But this girl has basically just said to me, I'm not her type.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But see, that's the thing. You're in the real world. A lot of these dudes, they're not in the real world. They're on the internet, so they don't understand how women actually think and how women actually operate in real life. And this is what I've been telling dudes all along, because I can always tell when a guy is an internet guy and a guy actually has experience in real life. You feel what I'm saying? Because the guys on the internet, they don't know shit. You feel what I'm saying? They just hear what they hear from other guys who don't know shit, and they just keep regurgitating the same nonsense. But all dudes really got to do is step outside You feel what I'm saying? And they'll see guys who don't look like the 6 foot model with girls. It's ridiculous. So it is what it is.
Yeah, and I've actually got something else to say because I mean, when I was at my old university, and the university that I was in, it was a predominantly white area. Because obviously I'm from England, so outside of London it's all white people.
Right.
But I was in a predominantly white area, and there were a lot of black people and stuff. There was an African Caribbean Society University, but there was this guy in particular who I knew, and his name, I'm not going to give his name out, but this guy was a black guy of, I think he was born in northern England, dark skin,
Right.
and this guy was 5'5". And when I tell you, this guy, I've heard stories about this guy. I've seen this guy go to clubs, the local club next to university. My friend, my white friend, said to me he's fucked over 30 girls already in the first term. Now I'm looking at this guy. This guy is 5'5". He's a midget. I mean, he's not even that good looking. And I've seen this guy pull girls from clubs, and he's fucking these girls, and he's 5'5".
Right.
And he's black and dark skin in a predominantly white area. So I think a lot of so if someone like that, you know what I mean, who would be deemed by a lot of people as unattractive is getting girls, then all I have to say to these people is that these people who are saying that looks matter, I think what they're doing is making excuses. That's
of course. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. Like a lot of these dudes, they you know what I'm saying, they're living in this like fantasy world where they have all the excuses in the world to not actually put in work. That's all it is. Their egos are so big, and they like I said this on my live stream last night. I say, a lot of dudes are scared to approach or scared to make anything happen because they feel that the interaction they have with the woman is going to define them. They're like, well, if this girl rejects me, that means I'm a loser. So they're defining themselves based off of how the girl responds to them. And so they're so scared to even do anything, because if they do approach a girl and the girl's not feeling them, they think, oh damn, though that's telling me that I'm nothing. You see what I mean? And they look at their worth, or they get their validation through approaching women. You feel what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like it's just I don't really, because I hope everything I've said, especially helps the people. I hope that's some sort of receipt, of some sort, because I know Costas and some other people in the chat, they're trying to say that because he wanted me to go on this phone call to actually prove it, and everything I'm saying is the truth, it's not lies. So I really hope that they understand that from what I'm saying, that looks does not matter. It doesn't, because I'm 6 foot, 5'11", 3/4, 6 foot, and there's girls who tell me that I'm not their type, and there's girls who say I am their type. So I don't understand why people keep going over this like a broken record. I think people just need to get out there and just approach girls. It's not hard. Anyone can get a girl, man. I think it's just gone on for too long, man. It's going to be 2020, and I think men need to change, man. It's ridiculous. But thanks for the call, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the call, bro. Man. All right, peace.
Take care.
All right, man. But yeah, man, people, motherfuckers be on that shit. I'm going to take like one more call and I got to get out of here because I got to run and do some stuff. You feel me? Remember, guys, get the Submissive Women Are Sexy shirts. Click the link below. You feel me? Make sure you guys get that. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, Locario, what up, man?
What's going on, bro?
You're chilling, man. Yeah, I have a question, too. I see one of your videos, too. You was talking about cooperation.
Right.
But I feel like sometimes, too, like, I'm not saying you take it too far, like, if you were to tell a woman, let's just say you tell a woman, and then what you're talking about, if you tell a woman to do something off the first time, then she doesn't follow your lead, it could fuck up the whole thing. But there was a chick that I had met, that had to be probably a month ago, even though me and her didn't fucking around no more. But I started off by asking her for her number. And she said, oh, I don't give her my number. She said, let me take yours. Whatever. Long story short, she called me like a week and a half later, that time when I met her. But I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised she called me. I didn't think she was anyway, whatever. But we went out one time, stuff like that, we were flirting, kissing, stuff like that. I didn't fuck. But we went out again, she came to my spot, fuck. But my point is that, even though I didn't, I asked her to do something. She didn't do it, and she took my number. But I didn't make a big deal about it. It's just like if the chick said, "Hey, I know a spot to go to for us to meet." You said that never follow a woman lead. I don't think it's a big deal if it's just something as small like that. It's not like she's telling me what to do on some 24/7 shit. You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, let me ask you this. The thing is, if let's say, for example, somebody's trying to get you to do crack, right? Like, would you want to do crack?
Nah, because I ain't no
right.
I don't do drugs at all.
But what if I told you just a little bit? It's not that big of a deal. It's just a little bit of crack.
Nah, Locario, I think come on, that's a whole. I'm not saying a whole different.
No. This is what I'm saying. You take that little bit of crack, and then what's going to happen is you might like it and get hooked on it and want more and more crack, and then you become a crackhead. So what I'm saying is, hold on. So what I'm saying is, yeah, you got that chick by, following her and doing whatever she wanted to do, but what's going to happen is you're going to continue to probably do that with other women. You see what I'm saying? Because it happened that time. So you're going to make it about them, and it's going to be a snowball effect where you start, letting women tell you what to do, letting women, get away with a bunch of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So it's not. So it's. So no. What I'm saying is, it's not about. Go ahead.
So you said in that case, well, when I asked her for her number, and she said, "I'll take yours," you think from what I should have just. Because I watched one of your videos too. When I think Miles, one of the videos too, he said the same thing too. But I know before that too, you always talk about videos how when you set up a date and you tell the chick, "Let's meet over there," and the chick said, "Hey, I know a spot we can go." You said that once you say that, do not follow her lead. But
right.
I was going to piggybacking off what Miles was saying about being a man. About that too. About one of the videos, I think Miles was saying that too. If you ask a chick for her number, the chick asked for the email. But I'm saying though, what if the chick was to say about the number? Like I said, I asked the chick for her number. She said, "Let me get yours." But I'm looking like this. I mean, what if she don't feel comfortable about giving out her number? She want to take mine instead. I mean, what is the big deal? This is what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. The big deal is that you're again. Is not about the girl. It's not about the woman. You understand? You could get pussy from any woman. You feel what I mean? The point is that you're bending over backwards for the girl. Because just like you said, what if she don't feel comfortable about giving out her number? Who gives a fuck if she don't feel comfortable about giving out her number? Tell her to kick rocks. Tell her to get the fuck out of here. We're good. We're done. Why? If you don't feel comfortable giving me your number, we don't need to talk. Period. You see what I'm saying? Because again, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you want to get into the habits, right, of standing on your square. So that means that you're not moving or switching up for no woman. You understand what I'm saying? Period. Because what I'm saying is, and this is what I was saying earlier, your attitude is going to cause you to have more problems in your relationships later on down the line than you realize. You understand? Because you're thinking, oh, well, I gave her my number and she called me and we still fucked. The point is not about fucking. You understand what I'm saying? The point is about cooperation. Remember, you could fuck any chick. You could go pay for pussy and fuck a chick. It's not about you fucking. It's about how are you doing what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? That's the most important part. The important part is not the pussy. You see what I'm saying? It's how are you doing what you do. That's the point. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if you do these things, it's something that is going to affect you later. Like just like I said, you could take that little bit of crack, but that little bit of crack can affect you later. You see what I'm saying? You thinking, oh, it's not a big deal now. Later on, that's going to be a big deal. You see what I'm saying? I'm sure Harvey Weinstein didn't think it was a big deal when he was fucking with them chicks in the hotel room. He's like, whatever. It's she's an actress. She wants to make it. I'm the big dog. She just came and sucked my dick. Whatever. It's not a big deal, but you see all of these things create other things happening later on down the line. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so basically, is this what you were saying too about one of your videos about like, I think a guy had, and I guess the guy has wrote you an email, and the guy was talking about how he was setting up a date, and he told the chick, let's go there, and the chick said, oh, I know a spot. another spot. And I ain't gonna lie to a chick did that to me too, where I told her to do something. I know a spot. She's like, well, I know another spot. We could go to. I like that spot, but I didn't think. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, you know what, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm like, cool. As long as I'm gonna meet her, you feel me? It's not like she was jerking me around. She rejected me or said, oh no, I don't want to meet up or nothing like that. Well, she switched the dates on me. I didn't even think of anything of it. Do you think I did the same thing wrong like that guy did?
See, this is the thing. This is the thing. See, things, in general, you shouldn't be, if she's switching up the shit, be like, because this is what you guys can do, because I've done this plenty of times. Sometimes you're going to have to remove yourself from the situation. So what you can do is you texting a girl, you say, hey, meet me at this bar at this day. She's going to say, oh, but how about we, do this other thing or whatever. Then all you got to do is text her and say, hey, well, listen, it seems like you don't want to meet me here, so we could just do this another time. Or, we could, we could do something later on or whatever, right? So you're basically telling her, look, if we're not doing what I'm trying to do, we're not going to do nothing. You see what I'm saying? We're not doing any of this stuff. You understand what I mean? So, like, even I've had women who, they'll text me and they'll say, I'll be like, yo, let's meet up this day. And I'll be like, can you meet me here at this time? She'll be like, oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Can I get back to you? And I say, well, listen, how about we just not meet up? How about, I'll hit you up next week or the week after. And she'll be like, no. I'll you see what I'm saying? Like, don't do any of those things for the woman. You understand? You have your situation and it is what I'm saying it's going to be. And if you're not following it, I'm cool on that. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's other women I could get with. Why do you feel the need to have to get with this woman? For what? You understand? She's already starting off not listening to what you're saying to do. What's the reason for her to want to switch it for? If the girl is already switching and already... See, this is what you got to understand. And this is what you guys got to understand. When a woman likes you and when a woman is really feeling you, she does not want to mess shit up. You understand? She does not want to fuck up the situation. You understand?
Yeah.
If she can help it, she don't want to fuck. So what that means is that she's going to go, like, okay, for example, when you see it, like when dudes see a chick who's a 10 and they're like, oh, she's bad or whatever. And let's say they start talking to her. And let's say the girl's responding to them. So all they're thinking is, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm talking to this hot chick. I hope I don't say or do anything to fuck this up. So they're on their P's and Q's. They're trying to make the shit happen. Same thing with women, right? When they're with a guy they actually want to make shit happen with, they're like, well, let me not fuck this up by, rocking the boat. Oh, he said he want me to meet him here? Cool, I'll meet him here. And that's it. They're cooperating because they want it to work. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, okay, but would you say the same thing too? Like if you told a chick, let's meet up at 9 o'clock, but she said, yeah, I got to work in the morning, so we'll be at 7:30. Would you say the same thing, or would you...
You say it again. You said if you tell a girl what?
No, like if you told a chick, what are you doing tomorrow? I want to meet up at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, she said, well, 9 o'clock's kind of late. I got to go to work in the morning. What about 7:30 or 8 o'clock? Would that be the same thing as her switching, saying, or let's meet up at a different spot?
Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. Like, well, the thing is, if you don't necessarily mind seeing her at 7:30, like if you could see her, then that's a little bit okay. But I still, at the end of the day, it's still bullshit. Because if you tell the girl to meet you at 9, but she's like, oh, I gotta wake up early in the morning. Guess what she's saying to you? She's saying to you that, and it sounds crazy, but this is what she's basically saying to you. She's saying to you, look, you're not that important for me to lose sleep. You understand what I'm saying? And you want a girl that's gonna fuck with you who sees you as important for her to lose fucking sleep. There was a girl I knew who had to get up at, I think, 6 or 7 in the morning, right? She went to this dude's house, which was 2 hours away from where she was at. She got to his house at like 3 in the morning, had sex with him, fell asleep at like 4, and woke up to go to work. You understand what I'm saying? Wow. So fuck all of that, oh, well, I got to get up in the morning. No, you just don't want to fuck with me like that. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't want to fuck with me like that, I'm good. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of mentality you have to have with these chicks. You understand? Look, there was I forgot what fucking movie this was, but it was a movie, I think, about someone making a movie, and in the movie he was like, yo, the most important thing is this fucking movie. He said, if your mom dies, all I want you to do is shed a tear and say, my mom would have loved this fucking movie, and just focus on the fucking movie. That's it. That's the most important thing. So when I'm fucking with a chick, it's like I'm the most important thing. So fuck all that. Well, I gotta, okay, oh, you gotta get up early in the morning. That's cool. We don't gotta do this. You can stay home. That's cool. Yeah, go to sleep. We ain't gotta do this. I'll find somebody else to go out with. That's cool. Don't worry about it. You understand what I'm saying? That's all good. You sleep. Get your sleep. I'm gonna go see somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? That's it.
That's crazy. Like, I didn't think the little things.
Say it again?
That's crazy because these little things that I was doing, I didn't really matter. I'm like, you know what? As long as I beat the chick, it was cool. That's what I was.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's not.
My whole mindset was.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not what it's about, though. It's not about the chick, though. The fuck is that shit outside? It's big as shit. But that's not what it's about, though. What it's about is you having a plan, a purpose, a direction of where you're going, right? And having the woman who's going to follow that, period. That's it. Because this is what you got to understand. A lot of women, and this is what most guys don't see. There's a lot of women who they'll go out with you, they'll hang out with you, they'll chill with you, they'll do all these things, but they're not really feeling you. You understand what I'm saying? They're not really feeling you to the point where they would inconvenience themselves. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So that girl talking about, well, I got to get up for work in the morning and it's late. Well, you're not trying to inconvenience yourself. So I don't want to fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. You see what I mean? Like, so if a woman is going to inconvenience herself to see me, that's the type, you feel what I'm saying? Then what happens is that because she was able to inconvenience herself from the beginning, you understand? She don't even know you like that. And she's like, damn, there's something about this motherfucker. I'ma just fuck with him. You understand? Because she's able to inconvenience herself from the beginning, that means that this is the type of woman you need to have on your team. You understand what I'm saying? This is the type of woman you really need to fuck with, right? But you're not gonna notice that, or you're not gonna see that if you're always bending over backwards for them. You see what I'm saying? Because now, when you're bending over backwards for them, you don't really see how they're going to be as far as cooperation with you. And you're already starting off on the wrong foot because you're following them. You feel what I'm saying?
All right. Definitely. I see. All right.
You feel me?
Okay.
All right, bro?
I definitely what you're saying. It makes sense. Definitely. I appreciate that info, man.
All right, man. I'm holla. Peace. All right, people. It is about that time. My brother got to head up out of here. But listen, remember, guys, get these t-shirts. Submissive Women Are Sexy. Click the link below. Also, make sure you guys get this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. Ebook, hard copy, audiobook. Make sure you guys check this out. You feel what I'm saying? I will be back on... I'm going to try to... I got to test out this live stream shit on the Patreon to see if I can do that there, but I got to figure out some things. But make sure you guys join the Patreon. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I can't send super chats on here, Dr. Love. For some reason, my account is weird, but you can always go to MrLocario.com and send a donation. You know, under any of the videos where it says send me a question, just click on that. You can send a donation. But let me put out the links. Patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Make sure you guys check out the Patreon. Let me put up patreon.com. The Confidence Show. And make sure you guys check out badboymembership.com and undeniablegame.com. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Let me shout out to all the people real quick. Shout out to Javante Cook, Chris, Gerald K, Big Stain, WD, Gasser, Jermaine Jones, K Zaggin in the building. Who else? True Blad, Junior Bad, what up? Hitman, Chris Core, Locker Room, Freedom of Speech in the building. Lance Rivera, Simple Sean, Live Fabulous, Always Be Flying, Gerald K, Damian Forbley, Costas in the building, Matty Champ. Who else is up in here? Jigga was popping with you, Big Stain. Who else? John H, Swerve Fly, Early Bird. Who else? Man, appreciate everybody tuning in. I will see you guys again on Friday. So I will holler at y'all, man. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.